Is it working? No drop frames yet. I think I might know why we're having some issues, but I will also admit that we have been having several issues with internet in our area, so it was worth restarting, and I'll just watch and see. It may, though, however, have been my fault entirely, because I accidentally pushed a button which opened a bunch of programs and probably confused OBS. So, anyways, Cement Mix Eater says something pretty cool here. They brought out their old PlayStation yesterday and found their original copy of the first God of War and beat the game again. Hello, everyone. You can refresh. Let's see if we start getting those chat messages popping on up. There's the heart back. Welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Ah, the hearts, they have come. Thank you so much. Evil Guy, welcome on in. Yes, okay. So, I think now might be a good time for us to actually transition to the game. Let's go ahead and do this. So, let's give it a shot here. 3, 2, 1, boom. Boom. And I am covered by a heart, but that's okay. Lunistus, everybody. That is what we are playing today. And I'm excited. This one looks pretty cool. I found out about it through a Nintendo Life review, which raved about this game. And yes, yay, the stream is back. Cement Mix Eater says, yes, indeed. Refresh the page. I am back. So I don't really know a whole lot about this other than it's a platformer, which I love. It is a 3D platformer, which I prefer 2D platformers, but I like 3D platformers as well. It is not a collectathon, which I like. And it does have this sort of PlayStation 1 era graphical quality to it. In fact, Pixel Knight, welcome. Or Nexo Phoenix Gaming, welcome. Here we go. That is the look. Let's just kind of see right there. Notice the sort of pixel shimmer of the polygons. You know, it's low-res polygons. It's an interesting look, and it's funny that we're starting to see it return. You know, people are interested in this art style. It's kind of like we had the big wave of nostalgia over 8-bit and 16-bit graphics. Now we're looking at that 32-bit era. But what I like about this, and this has been true of all the past attempts in 8 and 16-bit as well. You know, there are examples that are poor. I'm not going to lie. You know, examples that just don't really have an adeptitude. Is that a word? I don't know. For the medium. The other thing, though, is that there are people that will work within the constraints of older hardware and thus really replicate and imitate the art form from before and do some pretty cool things within those limitations. And then there are those that take it and evolve it and share sort of a what could be, if you will. And I think that's really neat. And so it might be fascinating to watch where the 32-bit era resurgence, renaissance, if you will, takes us, but it could be pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to it. Evil Guy, first you must collect all the notes, then all the bananas. There's also blueprints, then also hidden gnomes, but if you do it without getting hit, you get the gold medal. Collections in a nutshell. Isn't that the truth? And next, so I tried to eat a clock today. It was very time-consuming, especially when I went back 4 seconds. I like that one a lot. Okay, so let's see. There's a tutorial. There's options. Let's take a... Well, you know what? What is depth of field? Oh, interesting. CRT filter and depth of field. I wonder. We might play with that later. Always run is on. Player shadow off. I mean, I don't know. I kind of want the UI scale to be big, though, because it's like the old CRT, you know? Camera. So we can invert if we want. Boy, a lot of options. My goodness. I'm actually not used to this many options in a Switch game, but I like this. Okay, here we go. System training. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm punny today. It works for me. All right. So I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. Okay, jump. All right. Ooh, it feels good. Oh man, the controls here. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Double jump. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Oh, this feels really good. Slow. Wait, hold on. We can. Did it? Hold on, I messed up. That's not the right button apparently. Oh, it is. But that's what I did. Move slow. Do I not need to push that? Oh, it does slow you down a little bit, actually. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. All right, I see. And we can attack with this button. Oh, that was pretty impressive. Boom. All right, what do you think? What do you think? Triple jump. Well, that didn't quite work. Oh, hello. All right, let's try this out. I like collectathons personally, but to each their own. Pixel Knight, I am not against... Oh, I see what I need to do. I'm not against collectathons, but what happened, I felt, was that in the era of transition from 2D to 3D platformers, there was a lot of sort of false equivalence where people would say, oh, this is a 3D platformer, but it basically was a collectathon. And 3D platformers so often were collectathons that, you know, it probably was somewhat safe to say, but, you know, something that is just sort of purely about the platforming is nice. What is this? Alternate attack. Oh, and alternate jump. Alternate jump. Alternate attack. Oh, and honestly, that's not a big deal. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, boom. I have nothing against collections either. I was mainly making a joke, Evil Guy says. Yeah, I actually enjoy them, but, you know, it's not my preference, I guess I would say. Now, I like games that have a loot system with different rarities. Nothing beats getting a legendary weapon out of the blue, Nexo Phoenix Gaming says. I do enjoy this art style. I had an idea for a game that's a Zelda-style game with mechs and sci-fi setting, of course. It would probably have a 32-bit style, Pixel Knight says. Nice. Well, let's start the game, shall we? We have some save slots here. We'll go ahead and start. I kind of want to try some of those other filters and things, but let's start with this. Ooh.
September 2nd, 2453. Almost a full year of simulations with no tangible results. I'm continuing to do small tweaks to the process, but without deeper understanding of the underlying system. I wish we could contact the professor, but communications are still disrupted. She would know what to do. She is responsible for this whole situation after all. At least my quarantine thread seems to be holding up. It seems like preparations for the next sample loop are complete. Our next case is a scout, Hana, who's been showing signs of minimal control over the program. I'm, well, not getting my hopes up anymore, but... Anyway, commencing sample loop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sample loop. Okay, Shrine Home. You know, hold on, I just want to try something real quick. Depth of field. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just adds a little blur effect. See that? Look in the background. Let me pop this up. See that little difference there? Just kind of makes the background a little blurry. And honestly, I don't think I want to use it. And then, oh, that's actually kind of a pretty nice CRT filter. I mean, it's definitely, yeah, you know, actually, I'd say not bad, but I think I'm going to go with both of those off for now. I just wanted to take a look. It's very Sonic-inspired is what I'm seeing Pixel Knight saying. All right, let's go. Boom. Okay. Whew. Oh boy. And he's already dead. That's a thing. All right, let's try this again. I wonder if there was something back behind me this way. I didn't actually look. You know, sometimes there's little secrets. Oh, I can break those things. Are they good? I don't know. Is it anything? I have no idea. All right. Can we go in there? Probably not. Okay. There we go. Woo! All right. Ooh, this feels really good. Man, I'm digging this. I don't know. Like, the bosses are so goofy looking. They're like giant. Oh, no. Oh, no. Looks really cool, Evil Guy says. Oh, no. I burnt myself with a hot air or a hot glue gun. Oh, no. Okay. So those are checkpoints. That's good to know. See, we're learning all kinds of stuff here. Oh, man. Oh, wait. I should have gone up there. Oh, no. Whoa. See, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay. All right. Do I go up this way? Yeah. Okay, that's what I do. Oh, and then this way. Okay. All right. Oh, man. This is so cool looking. There we go. All right. And then I can go, like, different ways. Oh, what's this? I got a letter. I don't know if that was sort of part of the collectathon, right? Oh, man. This is so cool. What? Oh, man. This is really neat. All right. There's a good sense of speed. There's just a nice feel to moving around. This seems like a good place to go. I don't know. Should I go this way? I don't know. It's fascinating. There's so many places you can go. Woo. Oh, there we go. And then up this way. I feel like I could have gone somewhere else. Yeah, I missed an H somewhere. Okay. Now where, huh? This way, I guess. Down here. I missed that H. Oh, well. Now we're learning. This is how we learn. Oh, do we take this out? Okay, speaking of I need to get Sonic Frontiers. Oh, why? I wasn't looking. I was thinking there'd be solid ground down there. Yeah, I've heard quite a lot about Sonic Frontiers. I'm probably not interested. Probably not. I don't know. I feel like Sonic, poor Sonic, you know, I want to love Sonic. I enjoy the original trilogy of Sega game, well, including Knuckles as well, that Sega put out in the Genesis. But, you know, I can't really say that there have been that many Sonic games since that I've really enjoyed. I did really like Sonic World, Lost World on the Wii U. I thought that was good. Scooter, heyo! How are you doing, my friend? How's work? Are you done or on a break, or are you, what's going on? Hopefully it was a pretty good shift. Whee! Oh, man, this game's so cool. Oh, ow. Boom. Now, do these give you health, maybe? Nope. What gives you health, I wonder? Do those give you anything, then? I don't know. Well, there we go. Done. Yeah, Cement Mix Eater, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I just don't know that it really seems solid. Oh, the resets are what got me. But I got a lot of cranes, so that's good. Oh, I like this. I like this. Yeah, what do you all think of this? But Pixel Knight is easy to please. I'm just happy the game is playable. And Vex can't be trusted with hot objects. We know that. Pixel Knight says, oh yeah, they definitely had Sonic inspiration from this game. Seems like a 2D Sonic, but in 3D, kind of like Mario 3D would have wanted a classic Sonic game like this, so I might give this a shot. This feels like what maybe a Sega Saturn Sonic game would be like, if that makes any sense. There's a good sense of speed and progression. Like, so far, it's kind of cool with all of the floating platforms. And I feel like this is good to give us a baseline of what 3D platforming could be on, let's say, a PlayStation. Especially as we are close to playing Bubsy 3D. Yes, if you didn't know, everybody. I have added Bubsy 3D to the collection. And we are going to stream that. Perhaps even, if you want, as our next game that we stream. Whoa! Oh, I almost did land where I wanted to be. Hopefully I don't have to go back to find all those things. I don't think I do. Yeah, it keeps all your collections. All right. See, this is part of the fun, though. It's like, yay, I can just run, and then, you know, it's all good. So I see the auto run feature that they were talking about in the options is basically that you could, like right now it's set to always run, and then if I hold down the ZR button, then I still have analog movement, but I'm slowed down considerably. Ooh, there we go. So let's see. Sorry, Evil Guy says, lol, have fun with Bubs. Yeah, oh man. Scooter says, I'm done finally. It was okay, although I wish they gave some breaks. This game looks interesting. Yeah, I think you might enjoy it, actually, Scooter. I could see you enjoying this one. Controls really well. Reminds me of a canceled Sonic Extreme game. Okay. And do I think the Mario movie is going to be good? I do. You know, I don't know that it's necessarily going to be what I would have envisioned it to be if I were setting out to make a Mario movie. But also, that's perfectly fine because I'm not Shigeru Miyamoto and, you know, I'm not Nintendo. I'm not Imagine. Is that? No, not Imagine. What's the name of the company? I can't think of the name anyway. But, you know, I'm just a fan. But I think it'll be a good movie. I think the voices that we heard were very good, and that's something that a lot of people have been worried about, you know. So that certainly put me at ease. Not that I was super stressed about it, but you know, it was reassuring anyways. Wasn't jarring. And gosh, I mean, what else can I say? The actual character models and stuff look fantastic. Really pleased with that. I'd love to see almost like a tie-in game, you know? Can you imagine how weird that would be in a sense? But, you know, imagine like Mario, the movie, the game. How weird would that be, right? Keegan Michael Key as Toad was a great decision. I agree with that. And Pixel Knight says, I'm definitely showing up for that stream to see Mana break. Yeah. Gotta draw a line in the sand somewhere, you know? Bubsy should be fun. Alright, let's see if we can do this. This is actually some somewhat challenging platforming at the moment. This might be the most challenging as of yet. Ooh. Oh. And I suspected as much. It's basically to get the letter, right? Because you don't need to do those. I wonder what those little crystals are for. Okay. There we go. Oh, good. You can do a spin and then a jump. So your little spin attack is not, like in some games, the final thing you can do. Like if I believe in the Super Star Wars games, if you use your spin attack, then you're done. You can't use your double jump. Oh, that's kind of cool, going through all of those little checkpoints. What would happen if you actually got knocked out there? It was like halfway through this entire garden of those, whatever they're called. I can't think of it. Whee! All right. Jack Black's Bowser was impressive, Scooter. I agree. You know what, Pixel Knight? I wasn't bothered by Chris Pratt's Mario. I guess it reminded me a lot of the old Super Mario Brothers Super Show Mario voice, and that's just fine with me. Spookly, how are you doing? Oh, what just happened? Did I hit? Oh, I hit back instead. Am I? Welcome, Doctor. Oh, it's the next section. Oh, I see. There's 2 stages for... Okay. All right, going on. Spookly, this is cool. It doesn't sound like Bowser, but it sounds really good still somehow. And I think maybe that's just it for all of the characters, I would say. I mean, it's not really what I would imagine Toad to sound like from all the game sound effects. It's not what I would imagine Mario to sound like from all of the voices from Charles Martinet. It's not how I would imagine... Oops, hello. Drap. It's not how I would imagine, like you said, Bowser. But, you know, then again, I don't really think of Bowser as having so much of a voice these days. I mean, it's different, but good, I would say. Sometimes different can be the hardest part of it, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Can I bounce on these? No, I can just jump on them. Can I go over? Kind of. But I won't. So that's interesting. You can't go in the water. This is so cool looking. Boom. Wow! That's kind of cool. I wonder if I can bounce on this ball then. Yes, I can. Boing. This is cool. Jack Black was good, but then again, he's done voice acting for years, while Chris Pratt's only major voice acting role was literally intended to be the most generic person ever. What else did Chris Pratt do? I'm not sure I'm familiar. What was it? Yeah, I mean, the thing I was worried the most was that I would not be able to get the voice actors out of my head. In other words, that I would be distracted thinking, oh my gosh, you know, that's not Mario, that's Andy from Parks and Rec, or you know, that's not Bowser, that's the teacher in School of Rock. You know, like that was part of my fear, and part of that fear came from the fact that Nintendo announced who the actors were in such a prominent way, which normally I never pay attention to, and the fact that they were such well-known people, you know? Whereas if it was just good voice actors that most people weren't familiar with, then I probably wouldn't have thought anything of it. Oh, boy. Oh! That's kind of interesting looking. Okay, so how do I... Oh, weird. Okay, this is actually kind of hard. All right, hold on. So I gotta get... I gotta get up there. Okay. There we go. Oh. This is so strange. All right. Whee! Oh, man. Yeah, I'm digging this a lot. Chris Pratt was the main character in the Lego movie. I actually don't think I ever knew that. That is so funny. Yeah, I'm not sure I knew that. Oh man, this game feels so good. This is so fun. Boing. Boing. Oh, whoa. Boing. Oh, dare I? Oh no! Vex says, hey man, I gotta go, but have a great stream and a night and morning and day. Thank you ever so much, Vex. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well, and that you continue to do well. Good luck with everything. Sounds like you're very busy. And until next time, do good, be well, stay safe and healthy. And you're always welcome here. It's lovely to chat with you, Vex. Ooh, we made it. Animate Barrel, it's my nephew's 7th birthday, and I don't know what to get him. I could get him a video game and be the coolest aunt ever, but I want him to do stuff other than just play games. Oh, and hi, Memory Martin. Ooh, so, okay. Lego Mario? Just throwing it out there. You know, if they're a fan of video games, but you don't want them necessarily just to be playing video games, Lego Mario could be a lot of fun. See, there you go, Animate Barrel. And I must have missed something. Is everything okay, Memory Martin? Oh, gosh, yeah. Would that not have been the cat's pajamas? Memory Martin. Oh, you know, Lego Minecraft would be definitely a thing too, yeah. Memory Martin, this is a game called Lunistus. And it is very cool, and I'll go ahead and show you. Look at this. It's got this sort of PlayStation era look. Really cool. Oh no. I need to peek at the prayer requests. Okay, I will do that, and I'll keep chat off for a little bit in case there's some discussion that maybe you'd rather not have be recorded on the look here. You know, in fact, I could, if you'd like. I'm gonna go ahead and check that right now. As soon as I get to a safe place. And let's go ahead and just take a peek here. Pixel Knight says, in the Sonic movie, there's only one celebrity voice, and it's for Knuckles. Sonic is still different from his game voice, but they picked someone who fit the version of Sonic. And Tails has the same main voice actor from the game because she fit the role. First of all, I didn't know that Tails was voiced by a woman. Second of all, I thought that it was the Jean-Ralphio from Parks and Rec who voiced Sonic. Maybe I'm wrong. I just responded, Memory Martin. My prayers will be with you for sure, and all the best on that. Oh goodness, sounds like some difficulty for sure. So, and Chrono also says sorry to read that, and Memory Martin says thanks. So absolutely. Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, I hope that you're handling things all right at the moment. You know, it's hard when things pile on and when it's involving the whole family. So just hopefully, you know, you don't forget to take care of yourself as well. It's always an important thing. Oh no! Could have been a contender. Oh, and Chrono's got to head to bed. No worries, Chrono. You sleep well. I'll catch you again real soon, alright? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Fun fact. So I downloaded this game, right? I didn't really think anything of it. Download this game. I'm taking some screenshots in Splatoon after the Splatfest, Team Water won. So the team that I played on Friday, which unfortunately was my only time playing in the Splatfest, did win. But as I'm taking the last screenshot, oh dear, that didn't work. Suddenly I get a little thing pop across the top of my Switch. Wouldn't you know it, I'm out of space. So the 512 gigabyte SD card I purchased thinking I'd have plenty of space is now used up. And the thing is, I want to have all of my games on an SD card backed up so that, you know, they are backed up on the SD card, not just in the server, should the servers ever shut down, or when they do, you know, it's just a matter of time. Plus, I can also back up that SD card on my computer. So it's to me, it's a good way of feeling like the games are a little bit more preserved. So it is a good time to look for SD cards, considering Black Friday sales are all around us at the moment. So I'm thinking about picking up a terabyte SD card, and that way I can keep all the games on there. And I think that's just what I'm going to have to do. They're running about $100 now. Unfortunately, that does mean that I am not going to be able to get some of the other things I was thinking of getting. You know, it's always hard when it's something that's so unromantic, like an SD card. You know, it's not like getting a new game. It's like, what are you getting for your Switch? Oh, I'm getting an SD card. You know, it's like one of the least exciting things you can pick up for a video game console. But it is what I'm going to be picking up next. The two things I really wanted to get, and which I probably could have gotten both of them instead of the SD card, I wanted to pick up the Klonoa little anniversary collection thing, whatever that's called. I can't think of is it Midnight Revelry or something like that? I can't remember the name right now, but it's both. Oh, darn. Yeah, Scooter, that probably would have been a good idea. That being said, I guess it would impact the portability of the Switch. Yeah, that would be not bad as an option, though. I guess, yeah, wouldn't have hurt maybe as an option, but yeah. So the Klonoa game, I wanted to pick that up, get the physical copy through PlayAsia, and maybe I still can, but just not right away. The other game, though, that's really on my radar, and I'm going to throw it out there and suggest it should be on your radar too, and that is Atari 50. Just by show of hands, if you're in the chat and you have played original Atari games, whether it's via the arcade or Atari 2600 or through the personal computers, or heck, even the Atari Jaguar or Lynx. If you've experienced any of those, and they could have been through even at games, many Atari releases, just let me know. And yes, it's Klonoa Fantasy Reverie. Thank you. Fantasy Reverie series, no less. So, Animate Barrel says, I'm sure I have. Well, here's the thing. Atari 50 looks to be about the most perfect collection anniversary celebration game that you can find. It has all kinds of excellent videos, interviews, things like that. And it has about 100 games, including games from their arcade classics, from the 2600, 7800, think some of the computer systems as well. The Lynx, and in fact, for the first time ever, the Jaguar, which I'll get back to in a moment. They also have a few retro reimagined games. Some of the games they've sort of put out originally for the Atari VCS, I believe. And then, I could be wrong on this, but they might be just unique to this collection, but they may be games they created for the Atari 2600 and then also ported later to the Nintendo Switch, among others. In fact, I've got some of them that I'd love to play on stream at some point. There's some good ones. But the Jaguar is, I think, what has me the most excited, and I'll tell you why. If you aren't familiar with the Jaguar, this is a system which was the last, dare I say, the last hardware Atari put out. Technically the VCS, but really the Jaguar is like the last console that was sort of attempting to still be relevant within all of the other big players, you know, Nintendo and Sega and so on. So what I would say is, if you're thinking about Atari as a company, a video game company, what I am supposed to go there. Okay. You know, this is like their last big push before they exited the hardware markets. Oh, darn. And the Jaguar, it has an interesting history. You know, actually the tooling for the Jaguar console was eventually sold in order for Atari to make some return on their investment. And they sold it, and it actually ended up being a part of dentistry equipment. Yeah, I believe it was part of x-ray machines used in dentist offices. And so with that in mind, if you ever are in a dentist that has a very video game-like x-ray, then you may have to thank Atari for that device. Oh, there was a crane? Oh, darn, I missed it. Oh, well. So anyway, they did that. Then later, the ColecoVision company it had come back, new ownership, all this stuff. Yeah, right, man, if we're talking about Jaguars, this would be biology, not history, right? By the way, this is the game. This is the game, Memory Martin. Lunasis. There we go. And I'm enjoying it quite a lot. So, the ColecoVision company, it's a 3D platformer. Not a whole lot of story. Just kind of lets you get thrown in here, and I mean, there's some kind of interesting background here that I'm sure we'll hear more about later, but it's just a good, fun little platformer, basically. Oops. So yeah, so ColecoVision gets new ownership and then purchases the tooling for the Atari Jaguar to make the Coleco Chameleon, which, if you're not aware, was a console that was kickstarted and basically proved to be doing a lot of scammy things. It never was released, and actually really tarnished the name of ColecoVision. Oh, darn. So it's rather unfortunate. Yeah, like a cat. Exactly, Memory Martin. Or I think technically a tanuki is what it is. So the Jaguar, that's all stuff, you know, that is irrelevant to the Jaguar itself. If we talk about the Jaguar itself, it was 64-bit hardware, sort of. And predated the Nintendo 64, but was not as powerful, one might say, or at least its power didn't translate to games that were very graphically impressive. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Oh, I gotta like keep in the green, see? Oh, that's kind of cool. So the Jaguar was actually sold with a pretty neat controller. It had the Sega Genesis 3-button layout with a directional pad and 3 buttons, but down below it had a telephone bank of keys. So, you know, your typical, what is it, usually 12, I think it was 12, it might have been 9, I can't remember, but 12 or 9 buttons on the bottom. And exactly, Pixel Knight. And these buttons were much like a television remote. Oh, darn. They were sort of the rubber buttons that you'd find on old television remotes. And you would get these little overlays that you'd place on top of that grid of buttons, and it would tell you what then the buttons would do in whatever game you happen to have. So in some games, it was actually movement keys or extra sort of menu items or inventory items. Ah, darn. This is actually kind of tough. And Pixel Knight. It was not great, but it was fascinating. I had the privilege of playing one several times because, you see, my cousin actually picked one up, or my cousin-in-law, when the system clearanced shortly after its launch. I could have purchased one of these systems. Guess how much they were going for? $20. $20. Games were being sold for usually about 10. And so my cousin-in-law picked up a system just because he's like, why not, you know? And, you know, if I was just a little bit older and just had a little bit more expendable cash, I would have absolutely done the same. Especially now that they are so expensive because it is a failed console. Interestingly, often it is the failed consoles that have more value than those that everybody grew up with and love, you know? Not that those don't retain their value, but because more people have them, there's more of them out there, and so they tend to not be as rare and therefore not as expensive. But the Jaguar is a system that, because I had played it, I started wanting, but I could never justify the cost when I saw how much they had risen in value. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I have to go all the way back here. So I let go of that dream, and kind of figured I would never get a chance to play some of the games that I remember playing. And sure enough, though, on this Atari 50, they actually have games, I believe 10 from the Jaguar, or like 7 or something like that. And the pretty neat thing here, oh darn. The pretty neat thing is that it includes the games, all the games I really would want to play. I think the only game that might have some significance that people would really want to play and might be sad isn't in here is Aliens vs. Predator, which was a very, I think it was Aliens vs. Predator. Anyways, it's some Aliens game. Woo, Sonic. But that was a very popular game for the system, but it's not on there. And I'm sure because of licensing reasons, right? But the Atari Karts game, which is one that I always wanted to play, is on there as is. Go left next time for the cranes. That's what I did. Thank you, Memory Martin. Thank you. Oh gosh, what? Let me look. It was the pack-in. Atari Jaguar pack-in title. The name of it I think it's like Cybermorph or something. Gosh. Yeah, Cybermorph. That's what it is. So Cybermorph is a shooter where you're in this ship and it just controls so strangely. But anyway, it's in there, and so I'm super excited to go back because I still have my Atari 2600. I still play several Atari 2600 games to this day. I actually do. I really enjoy the system. I feel like the best version of Donkey Kong Jr. is the Atari 2600 version. I don't know why. I just really enjoy that game. I like the arcade classic as well, but the Atari 2600 one I just like a little bit better, and I don't know why. There's games like Barnstorming and River Raid that I really enjoy. And believe it or not, I can pick up and play to this day and enjoy it. So, I have a lot of nostalgia for Atari, but I also just think that some of their games are really good fun. So, yeah, those are the two games right now. If you were to ask me, what games are you most interested in? Those would be them. I'm really not sure how I feel about Bayonetta 3. Scooter, I don't know if you picked it up. I have not. Honestly, what I realized the other day is that, I picked up the first one and the second one in the double pack back when it was launched on the Wii U. It was such a big deal. And boy, the games had style. They were interesting, very not family friendly. I would have a hard time suggesting the games to people, without some real strong disclaimers. But I enjoyed them. But honestly, I have really struggled to think, do I need to pick up a third game? I'm almost thinking like there's some franchises where I'm just like, yeah, I played enough. And I kind of am in that place with Bayonetta 3. I'm like, yeah, I got my Bayonetta fill. I don't know. So we'll see. Hey, Vex is back for 15 minutes, then it has to go again. No worries. Always good to have you here. Like I said, I didn't expect to see you here so soon. We were talking about the Atari Jaguar, the Atari 50 collection. I'm definitely thinking that I'll pick up the collection at some point, because it looks cool. It looks cool. What more do I need to say? Evil Guy says, ooh. Sounds like a game to pick up on sale. Bayonetta 3, is that what you're thinking, Animate Barrel? I might agree with that, actually. If it goes on sale, maybe that would be a game to pick up. Maybe I'd get it. Maybe if it's on sale digitally, I'd even go with that, because while I typically try to get physical copies, I lately have found that there are a lot of really great third-party games that go on much more significant sales digitally, and I'm sort of okay with getting them digitally, because it's hard to it's hard to justify a game where I have a passing interest, but I'm not really sure that I want to shell out full price. Then I think, well, it's on sale physically for something along the lines of $20 to $30. Oh, darn. But then you could get it digitally with all of the DLC and everything for like $7. So you can get the base game for $20 or $30 physically, or get the base game and all the DLC, which is sometimes like you know, $50 right there for 7. I'm like, well, you know, that's how I got Mario and Rabbids. That's how I picked up Dragon Ball Fighters. You know, so I am, as much as I am a collector, I'm also really starting to understand the value of, especially if it's a game that I'm not 100% into, you know, a game that I may or may not necessarily care about that much. Yeah, digitally is fine. I'm starting to move in that direction. Just because the price is usually so much better. Oh no, darn. Evil guy telling Memory Martin, sorry about the family stuff. Oof. So I find that the games I most want to own for the Switch in a physical format tend to be from limited run games. They tend to be the indie titles that I really enjoy. You know, the sort of Freedom Planets, and which, by the way, this game, doesn't this remind you quite a lot of Freedom Planet, Evil Guy? Like if Freedom Planet was 3D. this is Freedom Planet, right? Right? I think so. Oh no, I was right there. Shoot. But a little bit, right? Oh no, I wasn't looking. Bex says, I have to do a presentation in health class tomorrow, so I have to make sure I have everything ready and have a math research project to finish, but I'm almost done with everything, so I get to do that after I take this break. Whew, boy, oh boy, Vex. My goodness. You've got a lot on your plate. Good luck with it. Hope it goes well. Hope your presentation goes well. Do you like doing presentations? Memory Martin says, if I managed to make a game that was on the Switch, would you get it physical or digital? If you made it, oh, I'd love to get it physical. You know, if it was offered physically. You know, might sound impolite, and I don't mean it to be this way, but I would probably assume that you would release a game that was digital only, because most people are able to do that. You know, there's a lot less potential for missing out. You know, making an investment that doesn't shake out when you get something that is digital only, because digital games, of course, don't require the cost of manufacturing a bunch of Switch cards, which are actually somewhat expensive. This is kind of a cool little world. What do we got here? There's like a beat thing. Do 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 do. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Mary Martin says, if I managed to make a game... Oh, sorry, I read that. Because of how much more combat Freedom Planet has, Freedom Planet actually reminds me a bit more of Rocket Knight Adventures as opposed to Sonic. You know, actually, I think that's a good comparison. Yeah, I'm with you on it. I'll agree. I concur, my good man. Woo! I concur. Yeah, I mean, if you do make a game, you know, so many indie games are digital only because, again, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for all the manufacturing. So just keep that in mind. And then when a game it becomes successful, then that's usually when you start seeing the indie titles getting releases that are physical. This is super cool. I like this level. This game has so many little surprises. I don't think it's going to be a long game. Oh, shucks. I don't think it's going to be a long game. But that's okay. Like, I'm down just for whatever this is, you know? Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's nice of your friend. Yeah, public speaking can be really frightening for a lot of people, and I won't necessarily suggest just the usual here, but you know, envisioning your audience in their underwear, right? That's one of the classics. I don't know. A lot of people will suggest that that is the way to go. This is not a good look for me right now. So I gotta just go for the simple jumps. That's the problem. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Go through here, get those. Yeah, in this game, did I mention this game is $5? Did I mention that? Did I feel like maybe I may have not mentioned that. No need to be fancy when there's simplicity. That's exactly right, Mary Martin. What was I doing all this double jumping? I just needed to do a single jump. Boom. So yeah, this is a $5 game. And right now I can tell you, if you are at all interested... Ah! $5, I mean, I'm digging it. Okay? I knew it was gonna happen. Elo Guy says, lol, no, you did not mention that. Yeah. $5! $5! $5. $5. Oh wait, why am I not getting, I'm not hearing the audio here. Oh, there we go. Now you should be able to hear it. There we go. Now you should be able to hear it. Those stickers, we're missing the audio. I must have accidentally hit mute at some point. Vex says I can't type. No worries. No need to rubble jump, says Mana as he dibble jumps. Which, by the way, I know. Can we? There we go. Now we can hear it. Now Animate Barrel slapping that one down. I'm sorry, Vex. Do you mind? I know it's a typo, but it might be my favorite phrase ever. I know exactly what you're saying. No need to double jump, says Mana as he double jumps. But personally, I would have almost thought this was intentional because it is so perfect. Vex boy. No need to rubble jump, says Mana as he dibble jumps. If you don't mind, I'd like to actually quote that in the bot. It's kind of amazing is what that is. Ah! Wow. Yep, the struggle is real. All right, there we go. Ah! Let's go back here. That's what we needed. There we go. Whoop! We'll get... Yep, I'm gonna hurt from that. Okay. Whew. Boom. This is just delightful. I like this game so much. This actually reminds me a little of Kirby's... oh, what's it called? Yeah, I always love a good food level, right? What is it? Kirby's... Oh gosh, how am I blanking on the name of it? You know, the Kirby game that I play where you're rolling around on food. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the game. I love it. It's a great game. Oh, and it reminds me of the world in Mario Odyssey too. Yes, indeed. Memory Martin, that is true. But Kirby's... Well, I've even streamed it. I like the game. Why can't I think of the name? That's gonna bug me. You ever just have those moments your brain just can't think of the thing? You're like, I know it. Apparently words are not my strong suit. Apparently remembering words is not my strong suit right now. Whoa, no! Ah, so close. Dream Buffet! Anime Peril, thank you. You saved me. Man. That was it's getting annoying. Ow. Ah! It's not what you're supposed to do. That one was the worst. Talking about Luncheon Kingdom. Luncheon Kingdom, that was a challenging one, I remember it. There were quite a few areas, especially when you go up the big mountain area, where it could get really confusing. You know, what am I supposed to do? I liked that one a lot, though. Ooh, that's the way to do that. This is like a big jello. Nice. This is so great. Like, it is totally Kirby's Dream Buffet. There's even the giant strawberry. Oh, man. Oh, wow, the rolling pins. That's cool. Man, this is such a cool game. And I don't know if you noticed this, but it's almost got, like, this, like, Crypta the Necrodancer Cadence of Hyrule thing going on. Right? So, everything is on the beat. Oh, well, darn. Anyway. Boom, it's not a place to have lunch, I'll tell you that, Evil Guy says. Yeah, don't stop and have lunch in the Luncheon Kingdom. Man, I gotta go play Odyssey again now. It's been a while. I enjoyed that. That's what that's for, Evil Guy says. Yeah, it's just everything is on a beat like that. So if you'll notice, see? And that's where the platforms turn red and blue. It's all on the beat with the music. That's what that little thing is for. It's only in this stage. It hasn't been in any of the other ones yet. They're little candy canes even. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna come through. I kind of feel like it's not, but if I could just sort of express to you then that this is really fun. It's pretty creative. I hate words. Oh, Vex. Oh, Vex. No need to rebel jump. Yeah, words. Yeah, I mean, this is what I really enjoy about the Switch. Oh, I was going to tell you, and I think Animate Barrel may enjoy this perhaps the most, if you really want. I haven't played Crypt of the Necrodancer, but I have played Cadence of Hyrule, and that was actually pretty challenging. It was fun, but it was challenging. So, I discovered some software. I love dramatic pauses. So, I discovered some software. Is it an impossible mission for the Commodore 64? Ah, man, that numbers are hard to... Words and numbers, darn it. What's up with these words? I just said nerds. These nerds and lumbars. Yeah, what is up with these nerds and lumbars? Yeah, so no, it is not actually a game. It's software that, though I should still grab that, called Play... Oh, hold on a second. Let me get it right. Play Night. And what it does is it takes your computer games from several different launchers and even things that aren't launchers. My brother just walked in my room, laughed at me because he heard no need to rubble jump. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Hi, Vex's brother. Oh, no! So anyway, Play Night can actually consolidate, not consolidate, that's maybe not the right word, but it can manage, I don't know if manage is the right word either. It can basically present to you in a launcher all of your games from Steam, Epic, Amazon. That one actually made me really excited. Battle.net, good old games, Humble, like of Humble Bundle fame. Although I'm a little bit worried because I went to log into my Humble account and apparently I have two-factor authentication not properly set up, and it's asking for my two-factor authentication, and I don't have any way to get the code. And I've logged out of the account, so I can't like reset my two-factor authentication. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But so I haven't scraped from that yet. But you can also do itch.io. Anyways, and it'll and Xbox. It can even do Xbox games. It can do all of this stuff, right? And present it in one listing. So I went ahead and I scraped what I could together, all the stuff I could log into. So that for me was Steam, Amazon, Epic, Battle.net, and I think that and Xbox. And it said that on my computer, and it doesn't have to be installed. That's the other nice thing. You don't have to have the games installed. It said that I have somewhere over 1,000 games. But that being said, there's quite a number of duplicates. Because a lot of games, they go free on Epic, on Amazon, and so I just pick those up, and sometimes they're on one for a while and then they are on the other, and it just means that I've got several duplicates. But yeah, it's kind of cool. And I thought you might like to see it at some point. I know you've been interested in seeing my games collection on PC, and I think you enjoyed when I was going through the Steam library before. And so I thought we might actually go through that sometime and just see, maybe see if there's some games that might be fun. I'll tell you, there's actually quite a bit that I had forgotten I had because I don't really log into anything other than pretty much Steam. And some of the games that I actually found through like Amazon are pretty cool. So what do I do here? What? Okay. And did you see there was a New Horizons update? No. What is the New Horizons update, I wonder? Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. No. It's actually tricky. No! This is... Okay, speaking of tricky. But nothing feels like it's unfair in this game. Oh, darn. That's one thing I can say I like. Interesting, Mary Martin. I wonder if it's just the standard seasonal update, I may have heard something about an update too. Was it just today, though? Because I think there was a recent update. By the way, let's check something out. I want to look at options real quick, and I want to look at graphics, and I want to do... Or no, gameplay, UI scale, small. Oh, there we go. So you could see... I think the large UI is actually nicer. I really do. It reminds me more of what we would see back in the day. But you loaded up a game to help a friend on their island. Nice. I'm still logging in daily. There's nothing quite like Animal Crossing when you are busy and just don't really have the time to invest in longer play sessions. So when I log in daily, honestly, these days it's mostly, hey, I'm going to check in at resident services, say hi to The old Isabel and Tom. So, am I trying to go this way then? Okay. You know, get my Nook Miles over at the machine, and that's about it. I might check and see what's in the store. But you're still waiting on Moon. Yeah, I'm sure that is going to... Oh, no! Oh, no! You're talking about Pokemon Moon? Or wait a minute. Waiting on Moon. He just threw a piece of paper in my room that said Rubble Jump on it. Yes! Yes! Go Vex's brother! That's the way we play. I love it. Ah! Rubble Jump! Rubble Jump as I dibble jump. Woohoo! Oh no! Boom. Boom. Woohoo! Oh, ow. There we go. Boom. Okay. Oh no, I was under it! No! I a little heyo. Oh, waiting on my friend Moon to tell me when they're ready. Gotcha. Oh, I gotta go all the way back here? No! I a little... This is a fantastic little game called Lunistis. Lunisticce, I believe. And, it's $5 on the eShop. It's totally flown under the radar, but it's a lot of fun. The Fallen Man of X says. And I had heard about it. I heard it was good. I wanted to check it out. I have confirmed it is good. It's a good game. It's worth checking out if you like 3D platformers. And it has this kind of cool, like, PlayStation 1 era look to it, which is kind of cool as well. So, yeah, it's mostly all about the platforming, and the different worlds are very creative. There's a lot of different spaces and locations to platform on. So we started in this kind of default world, and then landed in an ocean world. Now we're in this food world. Oh, there was a beach, ocean beach kind of world. I think I'm missing something else. I forget what the other one was. Doing really poorly at the moment. You've caught me at probably the first, I would say, like, really significant challenge. This is a little bit like the old Crypt of the Necrodancer or Cadence of Hyrule gameplay, where you're trying to land on these platforms that appear on beat. So I'm trying to get through here without too many mistakes. Oh no! And yet clearly not being very successful at that. That's exactly right. Exactly right. So, but yeah, really happy. My Team Water type Pokemon won in Splatoon 3. Io Little, how did your Splatfest go? Boom, boom. That's what I gotta do. Just gotta go for the regular jumps. Don't double jump. Yeah. Memory Martin, I still wish I got to the Splatfest. Oh, well. Oh, man. Yeah. Evil Guy says, yeah, we blew it out of the park, honestly. Isn't that the truth? Go Team Water, go. Go Team Water, go. Every single thing that you could actually get rated on or graded on, we won. So that was pretty cool. I did not, unfortunately, play enough to get maximum shells and whatnot, but that being said, I had fun for playing what I did. Yeah, the old tombstone sticker. I deserved that. Thank you for slapping that down. Oh man. Oh no. It was fun. I got to ruler and I got around 2 or 3 stars on my dynamo. Nice. Oh man, I'm doing so bad right now. The tombstone is very accurate right now. No! I just want to make it through this. Okay. By the way, I'll let you know if Scarlet Violet should be considered for Mana Sprout's holiday list. Please do. And I would also be curious to know how it rates next to Sword and Shield. Because I feel like Sword and Shield may actually be the better option. Tux! Just wanted to say hi. Tux, how are you doing? Oh, good to see you. How's everything going? How's life, streaming, the pursuit of happiness, all that stuff? I hope life is treating you well. Oops. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Scooter's finally home. Welcome home, Scooter. I don't know what I am. There we go. I'm playing this the wrong way, I think. I'm doing too many jumps. Oh no. Oh no! Not enough jumps. I'm good. Just had to spend $800 on my car because my fuel pump died though, so Tux, no. Dang. Fuel pumps. Cars in general, man, it's the worst. Yeah, it feels like it's always something in the world and realm of cars, you know, and sadly, when it's something, it's usually something expensive. You know, it's never like, oh, it's just a little thing. It's just a little thing. No, it's always like, your Splorpin bomber has too many frib frabs in the jibble jobble. I could fix it, but it's gonna take 10 weeks for the parts to come in from you know, halfway around the world. They just don't make fribble frabbles like they used to, you know? Anyone else watch scary things before bed? No, just me? Okay. You said it, my friend. You said it, I think. Yeah, I don't watch scary things, period, is probably more to the point. Alright, here we go. This is where it gets a little hairy. Ugh! Oh, there we go. Let's go in there. Woo! There we go. Let's get these because we can. Boom. All right. Voila. The guy says I probably shouldn't, but yes. Oh, Texas. Oh, this has been an ongoing issue. Made me fail emissions. Mechanics couldn't figure it out. Finally got it to pass. Then next month, my car just decides to die on me. Oh no. Shoot. Ooh. Okay, here we can take a look. So the first was sort of like a Japanese style, right? Then the beach. Yes, and then it was the sort of Ferris wheel, carnival sort of look. Then the food island. Now we're looking at an autumn island. Shoot, I think we may potentially be able to beat this game, this stream. I mean, ooh. Oh, look at all those crunchy pixels. Oh, man. Ooh, I always like autumn-themed levels. This reminds me of that one track in Mario Kart on the Wii. I could see myself replaying this game. I really could. Like, going back and collecting everything. It's not too much. This game has a really good flow to it. in keeping with the Mario Luncheon Kingdom, that food level is, well, it's tough. Let's just say that it's tough. Whee! Oh man, Maple Tree Way. That's right. Hey, Carnine, how are you doing? And yes, that one track that says that's not Autumn. That's Mario Galaxy. Little says actually true. That's also in Mario Galaxy, right? Minecraft videos for me. Animate Braille says I'm prone to bad dreams, so I avoid anything horror at all times, not just at night. Yeah, I don't know. Mary Martin says that Sword and Shield are good. Would you? Yeah. Oh, that's some good information there. I'll have to consider that. Oh, I see. Kind of cool. I don't really know what that little green dot is behind me, other than maybe like a thing to kind of know where. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really know. Whee! Ow. I was gonna say it was like a little marker to know what is directly behind you, but I don't think that's actually what it is. Yeah, this. Okay, I'm gonna say this. If 3D Sonics were this, I think they'd be a lot more successful. What I think the problem with 3D Sonics might be is that they tend to focus on such speed that it sacrifices actual gameplay. You're almost guided by these... Oh, I thought I could jump over to that. You're almost guided into these like on rails running segments, and you don't feel like you're fully in control. Do you know what I mean? At no point in this game do I feel like I am out of control. And yet, and I think this is the important piece, and yet I feel like I'm going super fast all the time. I mean, a lot of these elements are very Sonic-like. You know, it's taking like the best of 3D Sonics, but it retains 3D platforming feel. And that is what I think so many of the modern Sonic games lack. Oh, darn. I didn't hit the thing. This is actually, it looks like it plays pretty well for you moving so fast. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Like, they nailed it. I mean... I never feel like I'm out of control. I never feel like I'm not the one moving in the direction that I'm moving. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know what more I could even say. This is what 3D Sonic should be. It's a platformer. 3D Sonic games so often feel like they're on the on rails runners. That's not what 2D Sonic was, you know? 2D Sonic sometimes had the slow segments, you know, like sometimes you gotta slow down. But you start moving pretty quickly. You don't quite have that whole momentum thing that Sonic has, but it's not actually that far off. But I mean, the camera is good. The camera doesn't really do too much, to be honest. You actually have to kind of move the camera a decent amount, but it's not bad. And as you can quite clearly see, because of that, I never blame the camera. You know, if I blame the camera, it's because of my own ineptitude, not the camera, you know? And Bro says, oof, the Lego Mario sets are pricey. Yeah, you're probably looking about, what, $40? If they're not on sale, I think that's what they are. The base set, right? About $40. I don't know if he has the base set. But man, it's good stuff. Like, they're really cool sets. What else? What else could you get? Okay, so here's... I don't know how old your nephew is, but it's kind of weird that there's no music here. It's like the first level with no music. I wonder if that's a glitch. Anyway, depending on how old they are, this may or may not be a good fit, but Mana Sprout and I just had a lot of fun going through and using perler beads to make pixel art. So there's some pretty cool little perler bead kits, and you know, if they like video games, you know, you could always get something like the Mario perler bead set, and that was really cool. It was a bucket that you could pick up. I think it was like, you know, $10 or something like that. They sell them at some of the big box craft stores, but I'm sure you can get them online and everything too. And yeah, that might be a fun thing. Oh yeah, and actually, Animate Barrel, I think this might be the perfect age for that then. Yeah, it's super fun, you know, and you can even make your own patterns or find your own patterns by just looking up classic pixel art, you know, Mario and Hex Sonic and stuff. I mean, you don't even have to get a set that's specifically designed with video game characters with patterns, but I mean, it could help, you know, but if they get into it, they could just get other beads and look for their own stuff. That might be kind of fun. Also, the starters for Sword and Shield are solid. If you get the game, I can send you screenshots of the strategy guide I have, or just make a memory style guide. Ooh, nice. All right, noted. Ooh, is this what I'm supposed to do? Am I going the right way? I really don't know anymore. Oh, that's what I needed to do. That's what I didn't do last time. I got distracted and I didn't hit the mushroom. This is really weird to not have music. I think there's an error. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, this is fun. Oh, I was supposed to jump on that, I think. Oh, hello. Oh, no! They were like following me down. Oh, Carnite. Twitchy Berry, good night all. Twitchy Berry, my friend, have a wonderful night. I don't know if you saw my message on Discord, but we'll have to connect. Although that being said, you probably did because I haven't checked Discord today. But yeah, I'll touch base with you, Twitchy Berry. Oh. The vines made me think of Kid Icarus Uprising. Memory Martin, yes. I did not think about that, but totally. Attack. What is this? What is that? I don't know what any of this is. It all of a sudden sounds... It sounds... Oh, there's music. Now what? I don't know what I'm doing in this level. Oh, Carnine, I guess you didn't see that I was getting Scarlet. I did. I missed it. Sorry, Carnine. So you're picking up Scarlet. Right on. Sorry, this game is capturing my imagination and attention. All right, so we can hear some drum solos in the background. Do we get more audio as we unlock certain blocks, maybe? That'd be a neat little mechanic. Yeah, like all we have right now are the drums. How funny is that? Badoom, badoom. So Scarlet, eh? What made you decide Scarlet? What about a Lego crocodile? What? I gotta see this Lego crocodile that Animate Barrel's putting in the chat. I'm gonna pick that up. By the way, this is such a fun, chill stream. I'm really enjoying just hanging out with you. So, by the way, if we don't end up moving into the new house, The other possibility that we were discussing was potentially what would it cost to build an addition on our current house. And so we've kind of been thinking a little bit about what sort of additions would make sense, and where and how and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, more music. That is so cool. So it's totally intentional. Adding an addition was your plan before you moved, right? Well, it wasn't so much an addition as much as an exterior, like like a man shed, she shed, kind of, you know, that thing. But we were thinking about making an outdoor building that could be used as a studio. Car9 says, because I liked the legend. Nice. I'm excited to Car9, but I'm worried about people spoiling it for me in terms of the decks. I'll be doing a niche challenge called the Professor Oak Challenge, where you have to catch, evolve every Pokemon before each gym, which that is pretty intense. Let's take a look at this crocodile. Is it too random, is the question. That is actually pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if he likes crocodiles. Cool. I do really like the components. Like the scales are really cool. That's actually a pretty neat one. It's 3-in-1. It can also be a frog and a snake. Oh, look at that. Oh, that frog is adorable. And the snake is pretty cool too. I mean, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know if folks saw this on the screen or not. I guess I could pop it up real quick. I'll do that real fast. It's kind of cool music. Kind of reminds me a little bit of in Mario, the song in the tree level. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me go here real quick. So 16:9, we're gonna go ahead and throw this. Boom. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, this is the alligator. I like, see these little things right here that are used as the scales. Those are, oh, maybe I should have gone full screen. What does full screen do? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So those are common in the Mario Lego set. Anyway, and this comes with a little fish. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And then there we go. There's that. And then it could be a frog. Look at the little derpy eyes. I love it. I don't know what this is. That tongue too, that is adorable. A lot of these round pieces are from Mario as well, or used in Mario. And then this is kind of cool, this snake. That is kind of cool. Yeah, there we go. That's a 3-in-1 right there. I don't know if they're into Lego, if they're into cool critters and things. I do think those are pretty neat. Like that right there. How cool is that, right? That's really neat. And unfortunately, I just realized I was not. I was not paused, so my record on this one is going to be a bit hit or miss, mostly miss. But some people are throwing emotes in the chat. I should probably take a look and see what that's all about. A fly. That's what Memory Martin says. I missed it. It was a fly. Yeah, that's what the frog had. It was a fly. Gotcha. And oh, is it a mouse? Car9 says. Okay. they're into Minecraft Lego, but that's more the Minecraft than the Lego. You know what? I'm going for it. If he hates it, he can get used to disappointment at a young age. You know what? Good for you. And honestly, I mean, I feel like if you enjoy Minecraft, Lego is sort of a natural fit. I don't know. My nephew is really into Lego first and then got into Minecraft because of Lego. I would imagine the other direction would be true as well. That, you know, many kids who like Minecraft would enjoy Lego. And I think that set might be nice, and it could actually be a nice little starter set into Lego. If he's not into Lego at the moment, maybe he will be, and then, you know, you could look into other sets and expand his horizons with it. Yeah, good. I like it. Very good. Well done. Oh, there it is. Well, that's kind of cool up there. Oh, ahoo-hoo-wee. And then up we go through here to something. Oh my gosh, Mary Martin, I'm finding that Minecraft is just that game that will not stop. I did not expect it to be continuing to be so popular with young kids. You know, when I started about 7 years ago streaming, Minecraft had already been around for a long time. Many teachers that I know had been talking about using it, incorporating it into the classroom and stuff. And I thought, oh, it's a fad. And when I got into it, I thought, oh, it's, you know, it's a niche thing maybe. It's probably going to die out soon. It's only gotten more popular. And I found that when I've streamed, I'm meeting a lot of new people through streaming Minecraft. So, you know, I'm digging it. Oh no! Ah, shucks. Oh, nice. Car9 has the Millennium Falcon set. Took hours. I bet that was fun though. But yeah, I've been into Minecraft again, you know, now that I'm playing it on stream again. And my nephew actually has been watching it and enjoying it, and it's been pretty cool. So close, right? Thanks, Memory Martin. Oh, darn. I just thought of what this also reminds me of. Especially those enemies right there that I just took out. This reminds me a lot of Klonoa. And the reason I think is partly because, you know, it's an original PlayStation game. So graphics are pretty similar. But these enemies right here are very Klonoa-esque. But especially this level, Klonoa had a lot of these sort of natural areas, and the platforms had this sort of looping effect like this. It wasn't a quick game. It wasn't, you know, something where you're just blasting through areas, but this definitely has the three-dimensional platforming aspect in common. Yeah, right. It's $5, Scooter. Isn't that great? $5. I mean, I know that's, you know, I know even for me, you know, sometimes it's like even a $5 game, it's like, nah, I better pass for right now. But just to think of the fact that a game of this caliber is $5. Shape of the World was on sale for $3.99, but not anymore on Switch. Shape of the World, that's the Shape of the World. I think that's the one. Yeah, right, Scooter? Shape of the World. Let me just look this up real quick. Why am I... Yeah, okay, yeah, Shape of the World. That's the one that I streamed on... that's the one I was thinking of. I streamed that on Steam once before. Oh, hey, I just looked. There's actually a little indicator in the back. So it says slhome.nfv. I don't know what that means. S2, oh, so S1, and then S1 Home, S2 Summer, S3 Family, okay, S4 Comfort, S5 Melancholy, and then we're at S6 Wanderlust. Let's do it. Want to buy it? Someone want to buy it for me? Scooter says. That's that I like that. I do. Well then, that's what my wanderlust gets me. Let that be a lesson to ye all. Also, I don't know why I jumped. I thought that was where I should have gone, but it clearly was not. Evil guy. Oh, ah! Never seen it show the file before, though. I've never heard it of that format. I'm wondering if that's actually like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's like an in-game lore thing, if it's an aesthetic thing, if it's actually the file. I don't know. Oh man. Where am I supposed to go? If I wasn't looking, hold on a second. Let's look around. Ah, tricky. See, it rewards the wanderlust. You must wander. That's what it is. That's what it is. Beautiful looking stage. I like this. Whee! Oh man. Yeah, this is quite a striking game. Now, it's definitely more of an evolution of the style. It is not limited to the PlayStation 1 technical limitations, which is probably good, because I'll still put out there that especially with the wobble and everything, PlayStation 1 graphics, ooh. Maybe it's I don't have any nostalgia for it too, and that complicates it, but you know, there's some game consoles that just really Jack, heyo, how's it going? Let me put it this way. I think the Atari 2600 in its huge blocky pixels is actually fairly striking. It's kind of cool at times, you know. I mean, every style. Even there are PlayStation 1 games that look amazing, but yeah, you know, I think that Atari 2600 can look good. But then, you know, there's a lot of the sort of 8-bit computers that I think just really don't look that good. You know, I think original Nintendo games have an aesthetic that, you know, again, not every game looks amazing, but it is actually quite a neat look to it. Oh, I see. Yeah, Carnine. I was talking about the Atari 50 earlier because I really want to pick it up. My most excited, or the thing that I'm most excited about is the fact that it has Atari Jaguar games. And it has actually all of the ones that I really would care to have and play. Which really mostly comes down to Cybermorphs and Atari cards, so, you know. But as far as I know, it is the first time we have ever had Atari Jaguar games officially released, you know, in like a virtual console. And I'm really pleased. I feel like, again, I really wanted Virtual Boy games on the 3DS. I think that would have been a no-brainer. I can't believe we didn't get them. You know, even just Wario Land, you know, even if that was the only game Nintendo released on the 3DS. Virtual Boy Wario Land. Oh, excuse me. That would have been a good one. But we didn't get it. And I think it's because Nintendo sort of hangs their head in shame thinking about the Virtual Boy. And one might think that Atari would do the same with the Jaguar, and maybe that's why they haven't released the games elsewhere, but cool. Oh, Jack, that's awesome. Right on. Nice big old Eevee plushie. Sounds right up your alley. Wow, this is quite the level here. Whew. Ah, boo. Let's see here. But yeah, no, I'm you want to buy a sleeping Kirby plush. I remember you mentioning that last time, Evil Guy. Man, Kirby. So good. I forget if we've talked about it yet, but Evil Guy, thoughts? Oh, really? I was right there. Thoughts on the new Kirby re-release? You know, we're of course getting the Wii Kirby game released with updated graphics, and I think it looks pretty good. I think the cell shading looks really nice. Evil and his Kirby, yep. But yeah, I think it looks really good. But Evil Guy, I think I might agree with you on that. It's a little hard to justify the price. Especially because I feel like, you know, it's a game that maybe it didn't necessarily need a re-release so soon. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're adding, if they're adding multiplayer. That is a good point as well. Yeah, and it's a great game. I agree. I played it a bunch, enjoyed it, played it with friends, couch co-op, the whole shebang. But I don't know if this is quite going to be up to snuff. And, you know, going back to the Atari 50, again, that is a great example of special celebrations. Now, of course, it is the 50th celebration, which, you know, not many, you know, even Nintendo, with its storied history, has not quite reached the point where it can celebrate a 50th anniversary of one of its franchises. But, you know, I would love to see more collections really with this sort of almost museum-esque quality like the Atari 50 from what I see. I'm really excited to pick it up at some point. So, again, my two games right now, if I could just pick up two games, you know, it would be the physical releases of Klonoa on the Switch and Atari 50. Those are the top on my list. But I gotta get an SD card for my Switch first. I gotta pick up a terabyte SD card. Which does mean that you know, any thought of getting a getting a Steam Deck, you know, is just pushed out even further. I think it's probably, you know, it's probably going to happen at some point. I think that'll be the platform I'll go with, you know, next to Nintendo at this point, especially if we see Valve continue to iterate and improve. But yeah, you know, and heck, there's been several things I've been thinking of a lot lately, but I've just kind of been put on the side lines, and non-video game related stuff is I want to pick up the 4-volume set of Liturgy of the Hours, which is the prayer. It's actually the prayer of the Catholic Church. It's you know, think old monks and stuff. You know, it's basically praying the Psalms and whatnot on a schedule. You know, each day, and there's seasons and specifics for different feast days and whatnot. And then I also have a couple of guitars that I'm interested in. One is a tenor guitar that I'm kind of intrigued by. I like the look of it. It's by Recording King, and I got a little Ibanez tenor guitar to mess around with, and liked it enough that I wanted to get one a little bit better. And I think the Recording King, if the Recording King was something I'd found prior to getting the Ibanez one, I probably would have gotten the Recording King one. So I might do a little swap-a-roo on that. But then there's this Ibanez mini guitar. It's tuned A to A, so it's like if you slapped a capo on the 5th fret of a guitar. And I think that seems like it might be kind of useful for what I like to do, which is often I'm looking for ways to complement somebody else that's playing as well, whether it's piano or guitar, you know. And so I like the idea of yet another musical tool in the arsenal. So anyway, these are the things. This is pretty much my like wish list for the next like year. That was close. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm talking a lot about stuff that I want, but I don't want to give that like sort of that feeling that it's just about need, want. I should share that my spiritual life has been feeling like it's really going strong lately. Some good things, and I've been looking for a spiritual director. I had this priest friend in mind, but he was in poor health, and I wasn't sure. You're fine, lol, 'tis the season, right? And so yeah, so I was thinking, well, he's not, you know, he's in poor health. Maybe now's not a good time. Maybe I shouldn't ask him. Well, I heard that he was actually feeling a little bit, a little isolated just because of his health. And so I reached out to him today. We had a wonderful chat, and sure enough, he's actually open to a first session to see if we're a good fit. And so I might be going to him for spiritual direction here. If you're not familiar with that, by the way, it's really basically somebody who is a mentor for your spiritual life, or like a personal trainer if you make the physical connection, you know, like the working out or sports analogy, you know. It's like a spiritual personal trainer that helps you to figure out where to go next, and you know what you can work on, what your story is suggesting, you know. And anyway, Memory had a good question. Would you need to switch congregations if you move? No. Yeah. So the move is about let's see, it's about probably about a 15-minute walk to the other house. It would be the closest move that we've ever, you know, like from a house we own to another. So yeah. So thanks, and thank you for pointing that out too. Yeah, we wouldn't have to move, you know, or change churches. We wouldn't have to change, you know, jobs. We wouldn't have to change friends. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean. Mana, what are you doing in this game? I don't know. I'm struggling. The struggle is real. Oh my gosh. The struggle is real. Maybe I should slow down. I'm gonna use the special feature, the walk feature, as opposed to the run feature. Don't use the run. No, don't use the walk. He's getting distracted, is what he's doing. Failing a lot, Car9 says. Yes, I'm chatting with you, is what I'm doing. All right, here we go. So these jumps are a little tricky. Boom, there we go. Boom. All right. There we go. I like the music in this. It's actually, speaking of Bayonetta, this kind of has a Bayonetta feel. It's that sort of house jazz style, you know? Boom. You are both correct, Memory Martin says. Ouch. I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve that. Do I want it? Not really. Hey. Okay, friends. Boom. Infinity.sh. So all these are NFVs. I don't know what .sh means. There's 3 areas. I believe this is the finale, my friends. I believe this is it. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. Okay. Whee! We are in space. See ya, space cowboy. Oh, hello. There's that. I think we're going to beat this game. I have a feeling. Yeah, right? Spooky indeed. Spooky. Whoa. Why did it... That actually threw me off more than it assisted. Okay, so triple jumps. Like I wouldn't know how to triple jump from now. Like I hope I remember how to triple jump. Maybe that tells me that I've been triple jumping far more than I needed to in this game. Maybe that's my problem. It's the triple jumps. You know? It wasn't the double jumps that was my downfall, it was the triple jumps. Turn up the bass, indeed. Want to know what I got for what's an NFV file type? Sure. I'm curious to know. Ooh, wow, that was interesting. Netflix video file. Space, Evil Guy says. Yeah, I like this one. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Man, the colors in this are great. That is something I really feel is missing from modern games. And that is color. Oh, darn. Yeah, I don't think this is Netflix. Everyone says, no, stickers broke for me. Oh, really? What does that mean? How did they break? What broke? Ooh. And more importantly, how do we fix it? Car9 slapped a sticker. Oh boy. Yeah, what does that mean? How did it break? Oh no! Oh, that was kind of handy. All right. Oh, Snapple. There's a picture of a happy poop with a message that it's offline. Oh no! But it seems to be working. Maybe a refresh or a closing down and restarting of your stream, if you're on mobile, might do the trick. Up, down, all around. Ba-doo! Hey, see? That seems like it's working. It's doing the trick. Oh no! Oh no! That can be tricky. I'm on both my laptop and mobile. Mobile is just for stickers. Yes. Use the Konami code. That's right. Use the Konami code. I love that you have your phone set up just for stickers. You make me so happy. I love it. Yes, for the oof sticker. Oof. Indeed, Car 9. Oh, hello. 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 Can we get a shout out for Jack Locks, by the way? And Jack, could you get a shout out for Animate Barrel? I mean, for for Memory Martin. Sorry. And suddenly, Mana turns into Jack. Don't do it, Jack says. Wahoo! Man, this is quite the level. Thank you for those shout outs. But yeah, I really feel that color, you know, it used to be that video games had all these really bright, cheerful colors. You know, some of that was technical limitations. I mean, granted, there were definitely games, they were darker in tone, but even they had a lot of color, kind of like old comic books. You know, it was a limitation thing. But man, I miss this. Like this right now. Look at that purple and teal green. It's just that to me is so nice. You know, looking into the background of space and all. I mean, this is just bad move indeed, right? All right, this is tricky. Hold on. Boom. This kind of makes me want to play a Sonic game on stream now, too. I really don't think I'm going to pick up Sonic Frontiers. I've heard some mixed things about it. I've heard... the best I've heard is it's not that bad and it's grown on me. And so I feel like that's not a good sign. To me, it's actually probably as much about the lack of style, you know, just the art direction of it, as the gameplay. I feel like Sonic in this hyper-realistic world is just so strange. Like, this is where Sonic resides, you know? Classic platformers, you know? The goofy, the wild, the sort of Mario-esque, and not, I would argue, you know, Unreal Engine's pre-made, you know, worlds. No! I gotta do all that again. Oh, I don't know if it's the first game with the new voice actor for Sonic or not. Now, Evil Guy says you can't always trust reviews. That's true. But more for me, it's just the interest, you know? It's like, it's just, I don't know. I haven't been a fan of 3D Sonic games to begin with. You know, overall. I enjoyed the Secret Rings, believe it or not. I really enjoyed Lost World. I think Lost World, to me, seemed like a step in the right direction. That was what I considered to be a really solid 3D Sonic game. Almost what I think should have occurred for Sonic when Sonic went from 2D to 3D. But yeah, I don't know why Sega struggles so much. I mean, Sega, how the mighty have fallen. You know, I think Sega's first-party games have really struggled for quite a while, and it's a shame because they have some fantastic intellectual properties, and Sonic is one of the best franchises out there, and I really mean that. You know, I've always been a Sonic fan, even though I'm a Nintendo fan first and foremost. I picked up a Sega Genesis just for Sonic, no joke. In fact, there are very few Sega Genesis games that I would really say are like my favorites. You know, games I could go back to time and time again. everything that was released on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis, I would play the Super Nintendo version first and foremost. And of the Sega original games, you know, there's not a ton that I would say, oh yeah, I'm going to play. There's a few games that were different on the different platforms. So I really did like, for example, that in Sunset Riders, you got some different types of levels and stuff. That was kind of cool. But GG, thank you so much. Ooh, what's this? I don't know what this is. They look at Comic Zone is actually one of the games. I haven't played through Comic Zones, but it's always intrigued me, and it is one that I would consider on there. I mean, there's a lot of arcade ports and stuff, right? Which, you know, to different degrees I have interest in. You know, the Golden Axe and Streets of Rage games are pretty good. I think one of my favorite games on the Genesis, you know, aside from Sonic, is Rystar. I don't know if you've played Rystar before. Oh no! But it is a fantastic game. Stream it, Artemana. I maybe. But let's see. What are some other good games? What are some good Sega games? Let's think. It's not on the Genesis, but if I'm gonna just throw out some of the Sega games that I like, of course the Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap stuff. Yep. Oh, thank you for that. You know, the whole Wonder Boy series, on and Phantasy Star, which those, you know, started on the Master System. For more modern stuff, there's I always really liked Space what is it? Space Channel 5. Panzer Dragoon, and Knight's. I love Knight's Journey to Dreams, or I forget the different versions. There's a Wii version that I think is Journey or Nights into Dreams, and then Journey into, I can't remember. Oh no! Heck, I'd play it with you and take turns in Comic Zone. We both beat it for the first time. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. I don't... Cool Strike Pro. I don't know... That is on the NSO, right? Oh, reminding me... I should show you this. So, Scooter... There we go. Look at that. See? I got it. So I got the blue, clear blue 6-button. I also have a black one of these, but it's the 6-button. This is not the official Nintendo one, but I had it from Retrobit. And I do want to... This is low priority, but there's 3 controllers that if I can pick up at some point, I would. It would be the Splatoon 3 Pro controller if I can find it, and the Sega 3-button controller from Nintendo of America, and the 6-button controller from Nintendo of Japan. But in the meantime, I had this. This was actually purchased through Limited Run Games back in the day. I discovered that, very fortunately, there's actually firmware updates for that, and I believe potentially also for the Saturn one. I'm not positive on the Saturn one, but there's a firmware update which allows for... Mana, you're missing the gate, Memory Martin says. I missed the gate. But there's a firmware update that allows for it to be playable with the NSO control scheme, where you don't have to do the funny finagling that I did. I believe those controllers are still available. I'm pretty certain. I think you can get them, Scooter. So Scooter says I'm jealous, but I am pretty sure. Oh, I am. I'm missing the gate. You're right. Look at that gate. Thank you. So, anyways, that's just something that you might want to look into, because that would also work for the Sega collection, right? And in fact, there's a firmware update to match the button layout for the Sega collection as well. So if you play on one more, you could just change that firmware to whatever you normally play, and then have the oh look, it's the food area again, and then you could just have the I was like, why is Mana double jumping right before the gate? I don't know. Mana does silly things. But yeah, you could actually just make the button config, you know, that you could change to as you would play those games, and then just have it normally be what you want, as opposed to right now where it doesn't work for anything. I mean, it does, but it's just it's a weird layout because it doesn't work with NSO, Genesis, or the Sega Classics collection. So anyway, I haven't tried updating the firmware yet, but I'm planning on it. And in the meantime, it's just kind of nice to use with the button layout, you know, control scheme and stuff. So yeah, I was going through some stuff. You know, I have to admit, because our house is a little smaller, there's been some boxes of stuff that I've just left in the garage that haven't gone through, and I thought that I had almost everything, but then I periodically I'll go through and kind of look through some of the boxes. So I was doing that the other day, going through trying to organize and clean some more stuff and get rid of stuff. I'm getting a lot of stuff for Goodwill, and sadly a lot of stuff to throw out. It's kind of a shame, but I'm going through all this and I find, oh, what is this whole box where I had some video games? I'm like, how did I have, like, you know, like some new amiibo, new video games, and new controllers? And I'm like, how did I not realize this was missing? I was very embarrassed by that fact, but hey, it was kind of fun to be able to then open it up and be like, hey, it's like my birthday and Christmas. Hey, Metal Ryan Cluster, welcome on in. All right, I'm glad Memory Martin said something about the checkpoint, because man, the music's bopping in this, but oof. So I'm pretty pleased with playing this without the sort of filter for the background and the CRT filter, but I think I may try that at some point, actually. Maybe I'll do like one level with it after we beat this game. I'm presuming we're close to beating the game. Ah! Woo! Ow. Oh no! Little Ryan's here and chilling. Well, I hope that you're staying warm too, because it is feeling like it is winter over in this neck of the woods. I'll tell you that much. It just kind of hit today, you know, frost on the windshield, the whole shebang. Oof. Wow. Gate. Yeah, at least I tried. Man, I'm doing all right. This is a really fun game. I got into this because I heard some really good things about it. It's a real inexpensive game, so I thought it wouldn't hurt to try. I like platformers. Seems fun, and I have not been disappointed. Very, very fun indeed. And actually quite affordable. So if it looks neat, yeah, check it out. Can I, like, ride the rails? Almost. Ah, shucks. Oh, there we go. Whew. Oh, golly. No! Oh, Mitron's off to bed. Have a good night, Mitron. You're the best, my friend. Have a good one. Sorry you couldn't see the finale. We will beat this game, I'm sure, though. I love a good game that you can just sit down, play through in one sitting. Yeah, seriously, this game. It's good. As I get older, I find that games... Man, hit the gate before you hit the... Oh, wait. Oh, there's a gate there? How am I missing these gates, Memory Martin? I'm so distracted. Hey, listen. Where are you now? I am in space. And I'm in, I believe, the penultimate level. And I would be okay with that because I would consider this to be a fun game to go back to, you know? Yeah, the salt, right? Alright, so I'm gonna hit the gate. Where is the gate? No! No! Oh, gosh. That was a goof. A goof. Oof de boof. There's... I don't know why. Community is such a goofy show, and there is an episode where... There's an episode where the security guard, former Spanish teacher Ben Chang. Oh, there's the gate. Oh my gosh. He wants. Oh darn. Good thing I got it. He wanted to take over the school in this sort of authoritarian Napoleonic style move, and the community college students that are the main characters of Community, they sort of form this ragtag team of infiltrators, and they're going to run a heist. So it becomes suddenly a heist film, and the Abed and Troy, who are two best friends, they dress up as plumbers, and they totally have this sort of Mario and Luigi vibe. And at one point, they start talking about how there's been like I forget, some kind of like plumber's acid leak or something in the bathroom, and Abed in character says something along the lines of like "oof da boof." Just always, I don't know, it just makes me laugh every time. It's just such a goofy, like, "oof da boof." You don't want to see there's a plumber's acid leak in here, you know? Oof da boof. It's just kind of funny. Always makes me think of goofiness. Speaking of heists and heist films, our family watched Bad Guys. Mana Sprout was so enthralled with it that she has wanted to watch it almost every day. Oh yeah, there we go. Hype it up, hype it up. And I can recommend the movie. It is a fun one. It is a good old-fashioned heist film, but with some pretty good themes about making good choices and the power of doing good. It's pretty neat, and the animation is really cool. You can see this is kind of a space world. No, where everything is in here. There's so much nonsense going on. So we're sort of revisiting previous levels. Oh yeah, who wants to see the screen We just want to spam those stickers. I love it. Spam those stickers. Boom. Boom, boom. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool. Woohoo! In we go. There we are. Oh boy. Okay. Boom. And I like the little stretch and pull animations that are in this game, very much like what you see in the bad guys. Darn. He's on fire! Clearly not. Unless you call this a dumpster fire. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Okay. Boom. Oh. 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 Right? What? Okay. What did you do? I don't know. What did I do, Memory Martin? Right, Jack? What is this? What is this? That's like, congratulations, you beat the game. Now play it again, but with a bunch of different characters. What? Seriously? What? Did I? Excuse me? Is right. What? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? There's different characters, you guys says. I didn't know this. What? Excuse me, what now? What? Hey, Seth Haskell, GG, you win. What? What? Mind boom. Boom. Excuse me? Yeah. I'm guessing the game didn't advertise that? No, it did not. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. NFI Deep Dive Archival System. Archive AH HANA and what do I do? What do I do? I do the thing? I don't know. Okay, so clearly, look, there's like a thing in the middle there that I haven't done. Let's just see if there's other characters. No. Do I have to like get all the characters? Oh, what does that look like? Also, let's just do that to show. kind of, oh, it's kind of weird looking, kind of weird, kind of wild. Look at that, it's kind of cool. Golden cranes. It definitely has more of a look like if it was a classic game, you know. I don't see the new characters as part of the problem. Do you like the look of it in this sort of full screen thing? Can we see the other characters is a great question. I don't know. Seth asks, I like the look, Memory Martin says. Seth says, I had a game pull the end out from under me a few times, but I think the most abrupt ending I had was from Affordable Space Adventures for the Wii U. Exit the level. I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna enjoy the sort of... I mean, this is kind of cool looking. I'm gonna see if I can find the H in this level, which I presume is somewhere, and just get you the look of what the CRT filter and depth of field effects look like. Give you the full effects of those. Where is that H? That's what I want to know. Is it over this way, maybe? There's the H. All right, we got the H now. All right. Seems a lot easier now. Ooh, ah, no! He says right before he dies. Wowzers. Okay. I'll tell you, some of the jumps you kind of have to be right on to get. What game is this? It's called Lunistus. It's a retro-inspired game, kind of inspired from the PS1 era. Ooh, oops, indeed. That came out on the Switch just the other day, and it's $5. Really a great deal for a game that has given me several hours now of absolute joy. I mean, it's just been so fun. It's been really cool, and now I'm like even more intrigued to figure out how do I actually get through all this, you know? So I can just drop down here. Too bad about that one loss, but oh well. Do I want to drop down there? I actually don't know. It's hard to tell. There's something down there. Okay. Ooh, yeah, nice. Oh. And then we can go this way. Oh, I hope I didn't mess up, though, and perhaps missed out on some... No, I think... I must have gotten them all. Good, okay. Got them all there. And here we go. Lots of... Let's see. How are my nieces? Did they have a nice Halloween? Yes, lots of candy. They went as a cat, an Eevee, and a witch. Oh yeah, and Mana Sprout went as a skunk. So adorable. And her cousins were Pokemon. I can't remember which ones. Do I have all of the cranes? Yes. There. Oh, but did you see there was something behind the finish line that I didn't go to? See, I almost had an SS there. Okay. So, anyways, that gives you the depth of field effect. Let me just let's see. I wonder. Evie got excited to hear about that. Memory Martin says. Let's go. Options. Gameplay. Player shadow off. Player shadow seems to be always on. I don't know what that's about. Graphics. off, off. There we go. Camera. Okay. And then I like the big scale there for that. So okay, let's just do a real quick run through here. See if we can nab all the cranes without passing out. I'm not sure if there's... Maybe I need to go back to the menu to look for other characters. But, Oh, darn it. That's too bad. Let's go back. Exit. Try it again. That was an oops. All right. Try this again. Go for all the cranes. I like that you actually get this sound effect when you're getting cranes all in a row. It's kind of cool. Oh, I hope I didn't pass any. I don't think I did, though. Whew. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, like, it's just a subtle thing, but the more you collect in a row, the more that the pitch of the collection sound effect goes up, which is actually kind of nice. Grab all those, go up this way. I was going to say, since I heard you mention it earlier, but Rystar was pretty difficult. Oh, yes. I wonder what the 0 of 6 was. I was wondering that too. And I'm wondering if it was like getting the name in each level. I don't know. I like that there's secrets though. I really do. But yeah, Rystar, it is pretty difficult. I would agree with that. I only played it a little bit. I never beat it, but I really liked it. Super good game, super good graphics. It was one of those games that was rising in value, and to get it on the Genesis was a little pricey. Oh no, I'm missing one. No, I missed a crane. Oh no, and I was gonna go get the... I messed it up again. You know what that means? Alternate ending. Okay, hold on. I just like his way of attacking enemies by headbutting them. Right, Hila guy? I like that too. Seth, yes, it's so good to see you, my friend. Lots of news. I'm not sure if you heard. Oh, well, we got our S's, I guess. All right, let's go back. I don't know if that path in the back was what I needed. Options. Credits. I don't know. Maybe the 2 is the other character? Which 2? I'm curious. I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know. I'm like tempted to look it up, but I also feel like I should just try and go through and, you know, get all of the stuff. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe that was the stat page. Oh. I'll go back after this. Right now I'm just looking at this, so. Aw, my family's being thanked though. That's kind of cool. Literally everyone in my live stream community. Oh, that's right. This was actually made by a live streamer. That was the other thing. Thanks for playing my little game. Even though it didn't quite hit its goal of being a quick 30-day project I make in my free time, I still enjoyed making it a lot, and I hope all of you had a good time with it as well. Development for the next game will hopefully not be as chaotic as this one. Oh, that's so cool. I finally did it, Mom. Congrats to the person who made this game. Really great. Seriously, they did a fantastic job. How cool is this? And yeah, let's see here. When I get into game design, I definitely want to make a 2D platformer. Yes, Evil Guy. So, oh. Character. Now wait. Oh. Oh! Here we go. Standard play mode, attack and triple jump, not a fox. No attack, dies in one hit, runs very fast, cute burb. Okay. Can't jump well, can flap wings 3 times, very quick attack, kind of got lost while exploring. Okay. Let's give Tori a quick try here. Well, now wait a minute. So those pages are, and there's no keys either. Burbs, okay. So if I go like so, start. Okay, yeah, see there's nothing in here. Oh, okay. Let's try the first level with the burb. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he can do... Oh, look, if you just hit the attack button, he just goes... Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, let's give... He is pretty quick. He has no attack. He's got to go through... Oh, he's collecting little stars! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. Look at this sweet little burb. Oh my goodness. This is great. This is seriously so good. Ah, so good. So good. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Didn't hit the finish line, man. Oh, there we go. Pacifist mode. Oh my goodness. This is adorbs. Oh, hello. 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 You gotta like rethink some of the things that you want to do, you know? He's got a good little hop though, I gotta tell you. This bird's got wings. There we go. Whee! Is that what I want to do? Yeah, okay. Oh, this is so adorable. All right, okay. Woo. Yeah, the bird really actually is kind of fun. Oh, go back. There we go. This is kind of, it's got like a Toad feel, you know, it goes really fast. He's sort of short and squat. Okay. Go here. Make sure there wasn't anything here. There wasn't anything there. Okay. Boop. Nothing over anywhere here. Boop. Oh. Anything over there? Okay. Anything that way? No. This is like the speed running burb, you know? Let's try this. Did I get them all? 137. Boom. All right. Now, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This bird did not have those platforms behind. So, okay. I did this. I'm going to try the owl, but I'm going to go back. Wait, I can go back, right? I just want to exit level. There we go. Right? Because it should show. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's go back. Guess you got to go back to Hannah. But first, I'm going to choose Toki. And just to showcase the character. Man, this is so great. All right. Oh, ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. You got a sword. Quick attacks. Can do triple flap. So kind of like a quadruple jump. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Anything over here? I can't remember. No, okay. You'd think I'd have this, like, down by now, but nope. Alright. Here we go. What are these? Are they bombs? I can't quite figure that out. Oh, ah. Okay, this is definitely the character that maneuvers the quickest and sort of the easiest. Like, this would be the almost like the starting character, if you know what I mean. Like, the easy to learn on character, maybe. This is like easy mode, which is funny because I didn't think that I had an option in choosing any other characters except for the main character, but I don't know. So I'm thinking there's 6, right? 6 of those little notes. Maybe what it is... Oh, sorry, Enemy Barrel. 1 second. I wonder if it is that the characters... once you beat... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense because I beat with the one. Anyway, Car9 says orbs. They're just orbs. Animate Bro says, I wish you all good night, and I'll let you know how the crocodile goes over. Also, I got the 3-in-1 shark that also turns into an anglerfish, complete with tiny fish running away. Nice. And he runs like a samurai, too. It's actually really cool, Evil Guy says. I like how this game has its charm. And for $5, yeah, right? Animate Barrel, sleep well, do good, and be well. Thank you ever so much for being here, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And if you didn't notice it, everybody, this is the schedule for this week. It's Lunastice. That's the schedule. That's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and resume and get these little... They look like little Kool-Aid juice pouches. Oh, darn, first hit. Oh, well. Oh, and only has 2 hits, though. So, yeah, it does balance out. I see. It's more fragile. That's the thing. But, yeah, super cool. Oh, yeah, it runs with the hand at the sword and everything. This is really cool. The attention to detail on this, fantastic. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try and get through this level with this guy, and then I'm gonna come back as Hannah. I don't know. There's the 137. Boom. And boom. All right. Mary Martin says, well, I'm sure I'll see you on Thursday, Friday when I do Scarlet Violet Mana. Ah, sounds good. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right, we got S there. S rank. Now let's exit the level. And let's go to start game, character, Hannah. Which is like Mana. Car9 says, same Memory Martin, but just Scarlet. Most likely Fridays I'll be doing a midnight release stream, Memory Martin says. Oh, fun. Fun. So that is, you're going to get it and then come...
Initiated.
Oh,
Mr.
Solo!
Please report to the front desk to start the welcoming transmission.
No way! Welcome on in, Raiders. Mr. Solo, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Wagga baba bo. We've got all this stuff happening right now. Thank you so much for coming on in. Mr. Solo swinging on in. Permanent account 47. Heyo. How are you doing? My name's Mana. I'm an E for everyone family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. And thank you so much for that raid. Let's give we've got a shout out there, and I'm going to give another little special shout out and show on the screen here our Mr. Solo right here. Fantastic fellow streamer, streaming some art. Ooh, very exciting. How did that go? Car9 went into a wormhole, so I think Car9's just kind of running scared. But welcome on in. I am playing a game called Lunistis. This is on the Switch for $5. It is a really cool PlayStation 1 era style platforming game, 3D in nature. We actually beat the game. I sound hesitant because there's definitely more to unlock. We are learning this right away. But we're gonna right now just kind of see some of the new features. We had new characters that we unlocked. And there's some cool stuff that we're just kind of exploring at the end of this stage. Potentially another path. That's kind of what I'm wondering right now. So, yeah, welcome on in. Mr. Solo says, I love the style. Yes, very much so. It's got a really great look to it. Excellent music. Really fun. And for $5, I highly recommend it. It's very... tight in its controls, and just fun all around. So might be worth looking up if you were not already familiar with the game. And right kick Katie, hello, I lurk. Remember to hydrate. Thank you. Went well. The face didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped, though. Mr. Solo says, "Oh no, what were you doing art of?" We were talking about Town of Salem. I'm assuming not just like the Town of Salem, but is there a game called Town of Salem? I don't know. Man, it's 11 for you, right? Or is it 10? It's 10 for me. 10. And right, Katie, so good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. Ooh, I gotta go up and grab that. See, when I stop mid-level, I get a little distracted. Town of Salem is a social deduction game. Okay. Can't say that I'm familiar with it. But yeah, this game is really, really neat. And I'm digging it. Absolutely. So, in this particular character's playthrough, you are collecting these paper cranes, which I think is a nice little touch, you know? Kind of cool. And it's not a terribly long game, although there were some levels that gave me some struggle. I imagine a few of these will be a little bit tricky to try and collect everything in. But man, the art style, so good. Okay, so we've done that. Now look at that. See all that back there? That was not in the other characters' options. So what is... Oh. What's going on? Oh. I'm breaking the game. Look at the game. I'm breaking the game. Secrets, Jack says. Oh. Ruby Doe's here too. Oh my goodness, so many cool people. Mary Martin says, I couldn't remember with daylight savings. Permanent account 47. The mafia have to hide from the town and kill off all the town members without being caught. There are also witches, amnesiacs, serial killers, a bunch more. Each team has different roles that do different things. Huh. Don't know about it. Notice how this game doesn't have any boss battles, Evil Guy says. Oh, that is true. So that's what we need for the final level. We need to get keys. Keys, keys, keys. Possiblies. So what happens? Okay. Oh, see, it says now I've got all the characters in my name plus a key. So I think it must be that I need the keys to unlock that in the end. And if I go back here, I still need 6 of those little documents though, so I don't know what that's all about. This is intriguing. I like this. I like this a lot. Well, yeah. So again, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. If you're not familiar with me or don't know who I am, my name is Mana. Again, I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I recently was kind of just picking up a bunch of really inexpensive games on the Nintendo eShop, just games that were $1 or $2, and I kind of was flipping through, and if I, glanced at it and, oh, that looks like it's kind of interesting or it might be fun, I picked it up, and this game actually was, as I was going through, looking again at inexpensive games, this was not a game that popped up. Instead, I read a Nintendo Life article that was raving about this, and absolutely, I would say it flew under the radar for myself and for many, I'm sure. I'm going to go to that article really quickly, just because I want to highlight a couple things that are said here. And a little of the background, because I think it's kind of interesting. Apparently, it was a streamer that actually created this. So, Deek64, this is a grumpy fox. So, Deek64, and popular streamer. I'm not familiar with them, but pretty cool. And honestly, I think this is great. Now, here, it scored a 9 out of 10 on Nintendo Life. 9 out of 10. I would actually say that, yeah, I would probably agree with that. Joy's shockingly tight controls, highly polished design, art, and gameplay, tough but carefully balanced difficulty, liquid frame rate, and endless draw distance. The cons, it's not 1995 and we're old. I love that. I love that. But yeah, this is really good. And there's a demo in the eShop, so this is one to check out, I think, if you're at all interested. Right, Mary Martin? I think you need the keys to unlock the documents. I think that's it. I think you might be right. But yeah, the article here, I'll link to this in the chat in case you want to check it out. It's a good little article here, and there's some good info. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I'm very, very impressed with this. I think it's a really fun game. I look forward to continuing to just mess around in it, to play some of this some more, and sort of finish it, and then maybe I'll kind of share with you some of the secrets and stuff to it. But I definitely do want to play more of it. This was cool. Now, Mr. Solo, I know you just rated. I'd love to stick around some more, but I don't know. I think I'm going to have to probably call it a stream here. Mr. Solo says I was drawing a point redemption where the Redeemer tells me what to make. Oh, neat. Neat. But yeah, no, and if anybody is new here and has any questions, feel free to ask. Hey, Will Smith, how come I always come back at the end of streams? Oh, I know, right? Well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I have maybe a couple minutes. Yes, right, Mary Martin. How you doing, Wolf Smith? And if anybody's new to the channel and you like what you see, please do consider a follow as well. Be more than appreciated. And this week, the only thing I have on the schedule is this right here. Tonight's stream. I may be able to throw in an extra stream. I'm not 100% sure. I am also going to be possibly, I'm not for sure, but possibly joining our friend Scooter on his stream towards the end of the week. Not 100% sure, but we might be discussing my recent list of games, Nintendo franchises, and how I ranked them. My ranking. We're gonna discuss it. He has some things he wants to say, so we might get into a heated debate. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But doing good, Mana. Thanks. I hope it was a good stream. It was. It was a really nice stream. It was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I don't know. What did you all think? Was it good? Did y'all have fun? And I'm taking a quick peek. Oh, excuse me. Oh. This is why I gotta get going. I'm tired. Just seeing. Mictron is streaming, by the way. Kensei Zero with some Mega Man Zero 2. GarPG playing some retro. Might and Magic 6. Tux. Tux is playing. We haven't actually hung out with Tux in a while. They're playing Wizard 101. I don't know anything about that, but Tux was in the stream a little earlier. That was really cool. John Paul O'Keefe playing some Super Mario Maker 2. Honestly, a lot of good people to go check out. Ooh, Iron Rusty, who actually is currently crushing it with 17 viewers playing Super Metroid. I think we need to go give him a raid and boost up that listing there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good night to you too, Permanent Account 47. So good to have you here. Let's go ahead and raid. We do Mana Splash raids here. And so if you'd like to join along, you're welcome to. We're just, jumping in, and we're giving some mana potions, having some good time there, making sure that they're all stocked up with many potions. Mr. Solo, thank you for the good night. That's our Mana Splash raid call if you want to join along. And I suppose, I think that's where we're gonna end it. So oops, I pushed the wrong button here. Sorry, I got distracted. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. So everybody, thank you again for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for enjoying this game with me. It was new, it was different. It wasn't quite what we were, what I think many people were expecting, because many people haven't heard of this game. I hope I've inspired you to maybe check it out. Let's go and give some love to Iron Rusty. Do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.